CRSN hits the pitch tonight for a huge soccer match to decide the Mississippi Valley Conference Championship. Tonight, it's the Holmen Vikings versus the Onalaska Hilltoppers on the Coulee Region Sports Network. All of tonight's action from the pitch is presented to you by Coulee Bank. Bank with confidence. Kurt Paff State Farm Insurance in Onalaska. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers. Discover the difference. Noble Insurance Service. Building strong relationships to secure your future. Coulee Golf Bowl. The #1 recreation facility in Onalaska. Waste Management. Always working for a sustainable tomorrow. Ultra Federal Credit Union. Helping you live your best life. Also by Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service at your disposal since 1984. BA Burrito Company delivered to your door with the Eat Street and DoorDash app. Every Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the La Crosse area since 1969. Interstate Wealth LLC, your road to success starts right here. Howie's, La Crosse's ultimate sports viewing venue. The Crow, American Gastro Pub and Bourbon Bar, La Crosse. Big Al's Pizza, La Crosse's original. Also by Enhanced Driving Institute, building a new generation of safe drivers. Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante. You're invited to taste the difference. Mario's Italian Beef and Hot Dogs. The real deal taste of Chicago. Coulee Region Chill NA3HL Hockey. The fastest game in town. Onalaska Parks and Recreation. CityofOnalaska.com. Onalaska Hilltopper Athletic Booster Club. Become a member today at OnaBoosters.com. And by Radio 1 Music DJ Service for your wedding or any party at radio1music.us. Now, here with tonight's soccer broadcast on CRSN from the Omni Center soccer fields in Onalaska, Wisconsin, Rik Franke, Jana Yashinsky, and Mark Thorn.
Good evening. It's time for some soccer, ladies and gentlemen. It is the MVC Championship game. Here's how it lays out tonight. The Holmen Vikings sitting in the better position between the two squads as the Vikings just need to win this game or tie it, and they take the MVC. For the Hilltoppers, they got to win this game outright. No ties. They can't afford to tie this game due to the fact that they tied West Salem there on Tuesday. That was not exactly what they were hoping to do as a 0-0 game, and that was something that I don't think they anticipated. Oh, you're not able to hear us?
No,
I think your plug came out here. There we go.
Oh, no,
now you should be good.
I can hear.
I'm hot.
I want to blame Mark Thorn for that. So I was laying out how this works tonight. The Hilltoppers have to win this game. They can't tie. Holmen can tie or win, and they take the conference. That's pretty much how it spells out.
Yeah, I had emailed Zach Kimmel wondering the way that the standings go, because I know possibly for a win it's worth 2 points, a tie is worth 1 point, and I wasn't sure when they tied against West Salem where that put them as far as rankings go in the conference.
Yeah, got to win tonight. That's
perfect.
Something it's got to happen for the Hilltoppers, and obviously they have that in mind. They've certainly been great defensively. I mean, you look at the numbers and you look at what's happened for Jacob Breiling and his defenders in front. 8 conference shutouts, 13 overall. As long as you can shut out Holmen tonight and you can get one in the net, that's what it takes.
Rick, what did Coach Zach Kimmel say about how many times have they allowed 2 goals? Was it only twice?
It was only one time that they allowed more than 2 goals.
More than 2 goals, okay.
And Holmen's the same situation. So
that's just an amazing statistic. If you can only allow 2 goals no more than 1 time, that's an amazing statistic for the defense and for the goalie.
Yeah, they're both sitting pretty good record-wise. Of course, Holmen 12-0-5, 11-0-2 within the conference, and the Hilltoppers 15-1-4, 10-0-3 in the MVC. And, the only loss was coming to Waunakee in a tournament game back in mid-September. And, Waunakee, they're pretty good.
They're pretty much good at everything.
Yeah, they are. They usually are pretty good. Mark, you want to add to that?
Well, it's also early in the season. You're finding out what kind of team you have in September versus when you're in the middle of October and now you're in the playoff hunt. You certainly have matured a great deal since that time.
Absolutely. Folks are filing in. Hey, you lost your microphone guard. What'd you do with that? You already breaking stuff, Mark?
Yeah, I must
It's right down at your feet.
I did see, I checked out the brackets for the WIAA
got it right
state
here.
tournament, and looks like Onalaska got the 1 seed.
Yep.
Holmen got a 3 seed.
Yes, they're going to host Menominee, and the Hilltoppers will host Sparta here on Tuesday. And it's our full intention to be back out here again on Tuesday to bring you that first round match. Of course, if it's raining or blowing rain, then we can't be outside. It's
snow, any of
snow is okay.
Snow is okay.
Rain, not so much.
I'm not sure I want to be out here if it's snowing.
All right, well, yeah, because if it's cold enough. But I guess if we get a canopy that is enclosed and we keep our cameraman covered up somehow, we could still probably pull it off.
The Coulee Bank broadcast studio needs to get a little upgrade.
Yeah, it's we're meant to be inside buildings with this kind of stuff. That's kind of how it's supposed to go. But with a big match like this and the way this team has played this year, I think if we can get it on the air, we're going to put it on the air, and that's why we're here today.
There's a lot going on with the Hilltoppers and Holmen tonight and tomorrow. Tonight, the volleyball team has a match against the Holmen Vikings at Onalaska High School, and then tomorrow we all know is for the conference championship for the football team. Onalaska wins outright, and they're conference champions. If they lose, no ties in football, but if they lose, then there's a 3-way tie for a conference championship.
Exactly. Let's not even put it into that perspective. Let's just say win tomorrow. And I'll be honest with you, we're here for soccer today, but when I look at the matchup this year, and obviously I'll elaborate more during the broadcast tomorrow, this is about the best opportunity we've had against Holmen in quite a few years. Beat them at Empire Stadium back a few years ago.
16.
And it was, we were kind of fortunate because the first half was pretty rough. Seth Wilson was running strong, and then he got injured, and we were able to blow them out in the second half. Yep. And that was the last time out of 10 years, that's the only victory. So they've had command of the running game with the option, and this year I just don't think they have enough. I think our defense is good enough to have the opportunity to beat Holmen.
What I'm looking for is a Holmen sweep today and tomorrow.
Well, I think
a Viking sweep.
I think there's a lot of Onalaska fans that feel the same way about it. Let's see. We're going to start at 7:00, right? That's the scheduled time to start. All right, I'm going to take a quick break from our sponsors here because we can't do these broadcasts without them. And then we'll be back with the start of Onalaska versus Holmen, the battle for the MVC title in varsity soccer here in the Coulee region on Coulee Region Sports Network.
Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free checking, that is. Coulee Bank can satisfy that need. His free, her free, your free. Free means something different to everyone. Totally free means Coulee Bank has you covered. Free debit card, free online banking, free bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements, free interest checking, and a free gift when you open your account. Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free? Go to any Coulee Bank branch or CouleeBank.net for more information. Coulee Bank, member FDIC.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Noble Insurance Service is your local independent auto owners insurance agency. When is a fixture not a fixture? When it's made from inferior materials, retail grade and manufactured to be sold at low prices. A fixture by definition means permanently fixed. Be sure your fixtures are permanently fixed, professional grade, and properly installed by the experts of Every Plumbing. Visit our showroom and look over the line of Kohler kitchen and bath fixtures. Every Plumbing, call us today for fast service and fixtures that are truly fixtures.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we focus on treating the whole person at one of our multiple locations, located in Southwest Wisconsin. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. From newborns to seniors and everyone in between, All of our patients can experience the benefits of chiropractic care. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too. Discover the Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Center's difference.
Hi, we're the Chios family, and this is our story.
It has always been a dream of ours to put down roots and to find a place that we can call home. During our home buying process, Ultra took great care of us. They made us feel like we were their number one priority and always greeted us with a smile. The process was so fast and easy, and we were able to sign our documents online with ease. We're so glad we chose Ultra. They made our dreams come true.
This is more than a bundle. This is more than a combo deal. It's your sanctuary, your home court. It's where everything happens. This is your home, your car, your memories. And you want to be sure they're protected with home and auto insurance. As your State Farm agent, I get it. It's why I'm here.
Here to help life go right. Talk to a State Farm agent today.
Call State Farm agent Kurt Paff in Onalaska at 608-783-1130.
Introductions being done now here from the Omni Center Fields in Onalaska, Wisconsin, as we get set for the MVC Championship between the Onalaska Hilltoppers and the Holmen Vikings, introducing seniors and getting starters out there. And I know that Jana was circling the starters, and I can get you those in a moment, but now it's time for our national anthem. And we're closer to the start of this one here from the Omni Center Fields. Let's see if I can read my rosters here with the starters for Holmen. The goaltender will be Jackson Lutz, Kyler Peterson, Spencer Malone, Ben Labozetta. It'll be Matt Espeline, Braden Kryvik, Kyle Palmberg, Sean Reich, Quentin Olson, Caden Moore, and Ethan Waldron as the starters. The coach for Holmen is Guy Turner.
Guy is an Onalaska grad.
Is that right?
He is an Onalaska grad.
Okay, I did not know that. And were you able to circle the starters for
I was not.
Onalaska?
Jacob Reiling is in goal, and
right.
Everett Jones will be starting, and that is about all we got.
I know the defenders, Eric Hilby, Travis Hoffman, and Matty Sisamaki will also be on defense. Zach Turner has been very, very good this year, 11 goals, 3 assists. Everett Jones leads the team, 12 goals, 9 assists. Jordan Groshek with 6 goals and 6 assists. So there's been Quite a bit of scoring here for the Hilltoppers this year. I don't have any numbers for Holmen. It was kind of tough to get a lot of stuff before this. Normally, when you watch our football games, you'll notice we have all the numbers and all the information you need. But I think really it's about watching this one and smelling the fireplaces going all around the neighborhood right now. You smelling that?
Yeah. Soccer coaches don't tend to use with sports like maybe basketball and football coaches do with stats. It's a little bit harder to put in a soccer stat. There's pretty much saves, shots on goal, and goals and assists.
Yeah.
That's about it.
They do it in hockey.
They do it in hockey.
WisconsinPrepHockey.net. It's a valuable resource. Mark Thorn knows all about that one.
Yep. You know, the one thing that, Rick, you mentioned, you didn't get the lineups. Tonight's senior night here at Onalaska, so they did a nice job in announcing all the seniors.
Well, we're close. Anything you guys think in terms of what needs to happen? Obviously, you want to get off to a start with a goal in soccer because, these teams have been shutting everybody down.
So I did a little bit of homework, and I read the last time these two teams played, it was 0-0 until the 88th minute, I believe. There's 90 total minutes in a soccer game. In the 88th minute, Onalaska scored, and then no more than 30 seconds later, with time expiring, I think there was 10 seconds left, Holmen scored for a 1-1 tie.
Oh, wow.
So they tied earlier this season. I expect this to be a very, very good, evenly matched game.
Evenly matched and low scoring.
Exactly.
Yeah, much like the first time.
Is it Jackson Lutz in goal for?
Yes.
Yep. He helped this team get to state last year. This team was a state. They qualified for the state tournament, and Jackson Lutz was a big part of that for the Holmen Vikings.
And obviously Zach Kimmel, the head coach for the Onalaska Hilltoppers, he's been battling a bug, I understand, so he's here and hoping for a good start as we're underway.
It's a good clear by Maddie Sisamaki out of the back.
Well, he does a fine job. There's a nice lead again for the Hilltoppers trying to take it in, but the defense of Holmen is there. And the Hilltoppers turn that over. Nice slide. But a call made as that was Jordan Groshek who slid there.
I think they're going to call the game very tight to start to make sure that the refs are in control of the whole game. One thing you notice, there's no wind. When you saw the flag during the national anthem, no wind, so no advantage on either side of the field.
This is a great night for soccer.
Holmen trying to work their way out of their defensive zone. And Kyle Palmberg centers. Hilltoppers end up taking it away. Groshak will send it up the right side, right off a Holmen foot, and back again towards center. Okay. From our perspective, you'll get an occasional person walking in to catch the action, walking in front of the camera. You know how much I love that if you've watched us in other events. There is room behind us, you know. That'll be taken by the goaltender, Jackson Lutz, who throws it out to the defender. That's Sam Reich. Reich, the center, stolen away by Groshek. He was hit from behind as he tried to send it right wing. Thanks to Jeff Ross being out here again tonight on camera. He'll be doing double duty for football tomorrow. Hilltoppers and Everett Jones trying to make a move to center. And the Vikings step up, take it away, and work it down the right side. They have yet to be in the attack zone. The Hilltoppers defense again able to make quick work towards center.
Talked about this the last time we did a broadcast. You break up the soccer field into 3 thirds, and it's been played in the middle third this entire game so far, and the Vikings are on their way into their offensive third right now.
Tyler Peterson dropped it back, worked it ahead to Espeline. Lavazetta had it for a brief moment. This comes to the goaltender, and Reiling will take his time with it and look downfield.
One thing to notice is that there is a little bit of mist coming down, a little dew. So I wonder their footing, how good it's going to be once the field gets a little wet.
Again, down in the Holmen defensive zone. Hilltoppers trying to work it out of the corner. That was Will Tessing centering it to Groshek, now dropped back deep. Hilby worked it left wing. Comes back to Araya Rand. Now Zach Turner. Turner dribbles and passes left. Good ball control here by the Hilltoppers.
Just looking for a way to get into the attack right now.
Stepping up defensively, Spencer Malone for Holmen, and a throw in. Off the foot there of Braden Krivik. Holmen to center. And Espeline drilled into the Hilltoppers defensive zone. And it'll be a throw in here for the Hilltoppers. Eric Hilby dropped it back to Zach Turner. Turner with a good foot puts that deep towards center. Header worked ahead there by Everett Jones.
Like the Hilltoppers to see to make some better choices on who they're passing to, not just clear the ball upfield, look for feed and look to get something going offensively here.
Hilltoppers have the ball now. Ways.
Oh, that's got to be a foul there.
Yeah,
no.
He called it. There was a.
Yeah.
Simon Ways, a senior, was taken down there, and so this will give the Hilltoppers a good opportunity.
This is a dangerous spot for a foul. I hope that the Hilltoppers can capitalize.
It'll be Everett Jones. He'll try to work it towards the front. And that'll be played by the Holmen defense, and then
corner kick
comes out off of a Holmen player, and that will be a corner kick. We're going to get up close and personal with a corner kick at some point here during the contest.
Mark, you had mentioned the dew, and
Yep.
I think Everett kicked that on the ground,
Yep.
knowing that it was a slick surface to see if he could get anything on it, and it looks like Holmen misplayed that. Good call there.
Simon Ways with the corner kick, and header knocked back. Now it's Eric Hilby. Dropped it off left wing. Put towards the front. Holmen gets a foot on it. Back and forth. It hits a body there. Eric Garcia hustling after it.
Looks like a goal kick for Holmen.
Yeah, they got more players out on the sides and no one in the front. Did you notice that on that possession down in front? You'd think you'd have one or two wanting to stay right in the center box there.
Goal kick by Holmen. Now working it up the right side. Palmberg sends it ahead. Hilltoppers will claim it. Drop it back to the defense. Nice footwork there. It's Groshek, drops it off right wing. Ways to Megan. He lost it. Palmberg working it ahead for Holmen. And then sent deep. And knocked down by Ethan Waldron.
7 minutes into this game, and it looks like a pretty even matchup to me so far.
Hilltoppers and Zach Turner ahead to Hilby. Lead pass intercepted by the Vikings. Then off the foot of Araya Rand. Knocked down by Hilby. Hilby dribbling down the left side, knocked out. It'll be a throw in here for the Hilltoppers. Hilby quickly wants to work with it.
Is it just me, or does it look like Holmen has 100 kids on their sideline?
It does. Well, it's a D2 school, so probably have maybe a few more people.
Maybe it looks to me like possibly their JV stayed to watch on that sideline.
That could be. Well, it's a pretty big match, so.
It is.
Well, the other interesting thing is they're all playing down that far side. They must know something about that side. If they're they're seeing opportunities.
Groshek tried to center. Holmen steps up, intercepts it, and
Looking
kicked
to
right
switch
back
fields.
towards the net. Blocked by a defender. And that's going to be a whistle.
Tackle from behind.
Yeah, that was Tristan Megan who went down.
Dangerous area, so hopefully we can get something going.
Everett Jones, the team's leading scorer, in a good position right here.
Good ball.
With that left of the goalkeeper, and
corner.
I think that's going to be a corner, and I think it's going to be Groshek taking it. He's got good feet, boy, I tell you. Talk about a guy who can dribble and make some people miss.
It doesn't even look like he is expending any effort.
It's like a soccer juke move in football.
Yeah.
Or the dangles in hockey.
Good ball.
That was a real good one. Header.
Back out to him.
Knocked back to him, yeah. Groshek working it around. Here's one put towards the front, blocked again by the Vikings. They have been on defense here in this first half. The Hilltoppers reset again. Zach Turner sent it back to Breiling, who works it to the right side. Everett Jones trying to work it around the Holmen defense. Nice move there as he cuts up the right side. Jones pass a little soft though, and now the Vikings take it away. Nice job by Jeff Ross on camera from this perspective. It's not that easy, but if not for him, I'm not seeing anybody's numbers. Vikings keep it in. Quentin Olsen ahead, and Eddie Sisamaki will just drill it all the way back down. It'll be a throw in here for Holmen.
I don't know. Did that look out, or did that the way that bent, it landed right back on the line? You think he was a little quick on that flag? Oh,
Might be. Nice steal by Groshek.
Criticizing the
Up
referees.
right wing. Here's a chance for the Hilltoppers. Ways. And up to Megan. Off left side to Hilby. Hilby towards the net, and the save is made by Jackson Lutz.
Rik posted something today, reposted something about soccer looking for officials,
Yes.
Mark. So
yeah, I have to get back in the game.
Get back out there.
I texted my husband and said, I guess I'll be doing this spring.
Yeah, it's it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do, and some of the issues with getting people to want to do it is taking some abuse for doing what they are doing, and they're just out there to call a game. Sometimes people are pretty vocal because they're invested in the match or feel something should have been called the other way.
You have to develop some thick skin.
Yep. Hilby. That gets through, and a chance for the Hilltoppers, but a good defensive play by Holmen to be able to break that up. Megan. Knocked down by the Hilltoppers to Groshek. Header off of Caden Moore. Out of the corner is Eric Garcia. Taken away by the Vikings. Nice work by Ethan Waldron. Well, attack zone time has been all Hilltoppers here in this first half, but not anything real clean. Some soft ones from outside. It'll be heading towards the sideline, and that'll go out. 12:21 into the first half and counting. Upwards, not downwards.
Rik, does it count up or down in hockey?
We go down.
All right. Most other sports
High
go
school, 17-minute periods, and you go down normally 20-minute periods. There's a shot on goal by the Vikings, and Breiling does a nice job to get down low and make the stop.
He wasn't taking any chance with a wet ball. He put his body right in front and covered and smothered, so no rebound.
Put towards midfield. The Hilltoppers come up on the attack with Simon Ways. Waldron, centered there by Palmberg, knocked down by Sisamaki. To the right wing to Everett Jones. Back to Jones.
Ooh. Nice give and go, but a bad touch there.
Simon Ways working with Everett Jones there, but able to make that happen.
It was an excellent idea.
Holmen working it all the way across the front of their net to the right side. As long as you can do it successfully, it's wise. If you get caught on that, it can be a turnover for a quick goal. Hilltoppers coming off the left side. Simon Ways looking for the right wing and doesn't quite connect as Simon Ways was after it. Scoreless here in the first half. Both teams with a couple of shots on goal. Nothing in terms of a real serious opportunity thus far. Eric Garcia chasing down the corner. He likes to work it out of that deep left corner.
You would think at this stage of the game that butterflies are gone.
Yeah.
The feeling out process is pretty much over. Now they're going to start playing.
Hilby with a throw in. Got it up to Will Tessing. Now Hilby knocked down by the Holmen defense. And to the right looking for Everett Jones. Jones then tries to center. Kind of went off his foot as he was off balance trying to put that towards the front of the net, and it goes out for a goal kick. So 15-20 into the first half, and we are scoreless. Butterflies pretty much gone. Cool fall nights. As I said, you smell the fireplaces in the distance. Good crowd here.
It's an MVC Championship match.
It is indeed. And a defensive one it is thus far.
This is what we kind of expected when we were talking in the beginning. We expected a defensive showdown.
Hilby with the throw in. You see him just past the corner flag. And he'll do it again. Although they're going to switch places. No, he is in there. He's in position. Throw into Groshek. Groshek dribbling, trying to get it towards the front. And the center headed there by the Vikings. The Toppers trying to keep possession, the offensive end. Sisamaki, that one caught a shoulder and popped right out towards the middle. And now a chance here for Holmen the other way, and a good breakup on defense. I think that was Tristan Megan there. Was it 13? Happened pretty quickly. Spencer Malone towards the middle. Malone again. Goes to his left wing, and there'll be a quick throw in here by Quentin Olson. Taken by Everett Jones. And a contested ball there by Quentin Olson yet again. Here's Everett Jones up the right side. He's got great speed. Everett Jones trying to get around. He gets tripped up as he's cutting towards the front. And he is down and writhing in a little bit of pain. Slow to get up, but he does get up to his feet now. And he's grabbing that thigh just a bit. A little sock adjustment, and I think he'll get back at it here.
It was a yellow card, Rick. That player got a yellow card, I believe.
Yeah, came in from the side and actually too far from behind. especially with the angle that our center ref saw. That's why he called it.
And you can get how many yellow cards?
2.
2, and then that equals a red, right?
Yep. And then the player has to they're ejected for the rest of the game and the next one. And then the team that had the player that got the red card only plays with 10 players instead of 11.
So it's basically becomes a power play for the rest of the game.
Correct.
This is a dangerous setup where they're set up and kicking it in.
See if Onalaska can take advantage of it.
The reason they got the card there is it really changed the outcome. That tackle really changed the outcome of the play. Everett looked like he was on the attack and got taken out from behind.
He had just about gotten around the edge for an approach to the net, and that's, as you said, resulted in the yellow. And Simon Ways was looking to kick it, and then he comes back, and was he not given the go by the officials? Or are they going to switch things up?
It looks like there's a substitution going on.
The guy who got the yellow has to come out, and I'm not sure. Oh, looks like Jordan might be coming out, maybe some blood.
Yeah, because it looks like the Hilltoppers are making the switch. And Jeff may want to get a shot of the crowd here. It's a pretty darn good one, and there's a lot of folks here to watch soccer tonight.
Well, the center ref is not out on the field. He's over by the bench, talking to the bench.
There's Jason Theory, the activities director, the new activities director. Super nice guy. Super busy. Of course, there was
what did he say today?
Tennis going on today.
Down in Madison?
State tennis today. We've got Allie Laux and the Leithold twins.
Yeah, right. They've been really good.
Number 1 singles and number 2 doubles, I believe.
I think the twins won. Here's a center, and that's going to go over everybody. And a whistle here as the Hilltoppers thought they might have a chance, but it's going to be Holmen ball.
Yeah, the perfect opportunity. You just you can say it.
Header by Sisamaki, and then drilled out by the Hilltoppers. Throw in here for Holmen.
Yeah, just finishing up with Jason. Then from Madison, he came up and went to the cross-country meet out at Maple Grove and watched Onalaska. The girls almost had a perfect score.
1, 2, 3, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. This is what they ended up.
That's just amazing. Truly, truly amazing. We're watching a dynasty in cross country here.
Holmen with possession. Reich off left wing. Everett Jones steps up to disrupt that sequence for Holmen. Good pressure. Equivalent to a hockey forecheck here by the Hilltoppers. Centering pass by Groshek, a little bit too far, and the Viking defense comes up and gets a foot on it.
Seems like the Vikings have like about 10 people on defense. Every time we get a ball in the middle, there's 2 or 3 people right around us.
Well, the majority of the play has been down on that end tonight, so you can see why they're cramming the box down there.
Collision there, no whistle, no stoppage, so Hilltoppers maintain possession, and now we've got a whistle as Groshek was making some nice moves, and he is kind of frustrated with it.
I think he thought he had advantage and didn't want to be stopped there. The official stopped his advantage. Usually wait till the play plays out and then call that play.
Fans still filing in to catch the action. About 20 minutes into the first half. And we are scoreless. Vikings up the right side. Palmberg. Hilltoppers play it back to midfield. Groshek sends it up left side. Chasing is Eric Garcia. Now out of the corner is Will Tessing, and that's going to go out the backside and be a goal kick here for Holmen.
the break in action here, I'd like to give a shout out to your wife, Rik.
Oh,
It's
yes.
her birthday today.
Celebrating
so
a birthday, just 21 today.
21.
Yeah.
I was going to say 29, but that 21 sounds better. She might get mad at me if I would have said 29.
Yeah, she's enjoying her birthday.
She didn't want to come out and spend it with us, huh?
Yeah, soccer wasn't high on her list of things to do on her birthday today, but she let me.
She's probably watching, though.
Yeah, she did check in. She said it was looking and sounding good. I said the looking part probably. My sounding probably isn't so. Garcia in that left corner again, and he goes down. Ball goes out.
Not sure if they call a throw in here or free kick.
And
It's like free kick.
It is a free kick. And it'll be Jordan Groshek. She must be still watching because she said thanks for the birthday shout out. Way to go, Jana. That was nice. Youngin. Up left wing to Espilian. Or Espeline, I'm not sure which it is. Now Everett Jones. Right side to Simon Ways.
Good decision to play it to his feet instead of kicking it and clearing it up.
Now Groshek. He's covered tightly there by Kyler Peterson. Groshek. Oh, look at him work through a couple of defenders. Groshek continues towards the net, and he lost it for a moment, gets it right back. What hustle by Groshek. And that'll go off a defender and back to the Hilltoppers and Everett Jones. No, check that. Now Everett. Towards the front, the goaltender makes the save. Nice job by Jackson Lutz. Well, I'm going to have to check and see what number that is because Everett Jones has a twin on the team. Looks just like him from far away. Here's Everett. Cross pass, then drilled back off the Holmen defense. The Hilltoppers have had it in the Holmen end quite a bit, but not a whole lot of shots on goal. Zach Turner. Left side, Hilby. Nice job to work it up left wing. Deep ball. Only a white jersey there for the Vikings. It was Labuzetta. Olsen has his pocket picked by Everett Jones. Tight coverage by Palmberg. And a throw in for Holmen. Over 24 minutes into the half. Scoreless here at the Omni Center soccer fields. Back at fourth in midfield. Ways wanted to take that for a breakaway, but Holmen steps up and gains control. Throw in here for Holmen. Jamison Youngin. Deep ball put towards the net. Nice header there by Zach Turner. Chance for Holmen. They have not had it in the area very often. Here's an opportunity that's going to go wide. So you see it come just wide of the near posts. And they let that one sit there.
I think that's the first time I've seen the Onalaska defense break down a little bit. Otherwise, they've been playing solid defense or in the right spots, but they kind of got a little discombobulated.
The ball was in the air for a long time, so it's always uncertain on where it's going to land, and if the ball's hanging in the air like that, it's typically an advantage for the offense.
Breiling put the ball deep, but that's going to go out left side there as we lose a little focus.
Oh, and I thought it was my eyesight.
No, it's a camera. Jeff may want to peel back for a little bit. Now it's zooming in. Holmen with possession, but not for long. Back and forth along the left side midfield. Quick throw in here for Hilby. Maybe not as quick as I thought. He was looking both directions. Header by the Vikings. Centering pass by Palmberg. Upfield comes Espeling. And he went down. Everett Jones made contact with him.
Definitely unintentional. He's got to back him up 10 yards.
Officials moving players out of the way as Vikings are sitting in a decent spot here for an opportunity. And that's going to be put right on net. Little trouble there for Breiling. Ball is loose, and the defense was there for the Hilltoppers. A glorious chance for Holmen as Kyle Palmberg put it right on net. Came off Breiling's hands, but the defense jumped in to kick it out.
Looked like Hilby had a great defensive move there and got the ball cleared, but it looks like Holmen has another chance again on a free kick.
The Vikings now starting to show some attack as the play has been mainly in their defensive zone for much of this contest here in the first half. Header after header, Turner looking for ways. Stepping up there was Rik, and we lost that sight of that one at the attack zone for Holmen, and that's going to roll out. And a goal kick here for the Hilltoppers.
Rik, this being our third game doing this together, you've learned a lot in the first two to this one. You said defensive third.
Oh.
I've heard you say some.
Oh, have I?
Yeah, some very good things.
Look out.
Yeah, look out.
He's been studying.
No, I haven't been studying. But I mean, coming out and doing these, you start to pick it up a little bit. No one's going to be hiring me on ESPN to do soccer, but nonetheless, I'm having.
Well, Rik, I'm proud.
All right. Well, thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. It wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for you two. At midfield. Abby Sisamaki steps up. Hilltoppers drop it back. Here's Groshek. Looking right to Ways, and that's going to go out for a throw-in.
Do you have that same impression? Groshek's always somewhere around the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a magnet.
Yeah, wherever the ball is, he's good. You just look for number 14.
And then the ball's right at his feet.
Yeah.
And it typically doesn't leave till he passes.
Holmen Vikings, nice outlet there. That was Knudsen, we hadn't seen yet today. A physical play there by Araya Rand.
Substitution.
Yep. We're approaching 30-minute mark here of the first half.
In front of us, number 12, James Boreen.
So James Boreen, the freshman, is making his first appearance. Met his mom, Chris, earlier today. Very nice lady. She was pretty heavily involved in making sure this happened today.
I coached her daughter Josephine in soccer just a couple years ago.
Another stoppage here.
Wonder if he called hands on that.
I think you're right. Ethan Waldron had possession there for a moment. Glad I got my hand warmers with me in my coat pocket. They come in handy.
I'm going to have to toughen you up for hockey season.
It's not cold in the hockey rink. Outdoors is a little colder.
Rick, it's like 50 out right now.
Well, I know, but still, I like to have my hands nice and warm. For hitting buttons when I have to hit them at the half. What a play
Good
to get
stop
out there
by Jacob.
Breiling with a huge play. He was able to derail that situation as Matt Aspeline came in, and he's getting up a little bit slow.
It's a nice disruption on that. He came out at just the right time to make that save.
Sacrificed his body to give that much more coverage to the net.
Holmberg had good speed, and then that gets derailed and sent out.
Mark, I noticed the dew on the grass. I noticed that there's a lot of players slipping.
Yep.
That's why I brought this little plastic under desk type thing to try to keep the equipment from getting wet, because I knew that would be the case in the fall. Electronics and wet don't go good together. Reich. Has it again. Almost gave it up to Everett Jones there, but good work back and forth here by the Vikings. Now Holmen, covered there by Hilby. He'll put that towards the net, and again, that ball's a little wet, I think. You're right, guys, and because I don't think Breiling normally lets those slip out of his hands.
Well, you can see the ball, that spare ball by the net, how it's just got that glistening on it now. So, and with those big gloves, you would think that there's that a little bit of adhesive that they can grip the ball with, but with it being wet, it's going to go right straight down.
Maureen involved in the play there. On the foot of Labuzetta. And I don't know. Quentin Olson ran in the back of Araya Rand, and they stopped playing, gave Holmen the ball. I'm not sure on that one.
It's all the view of the center referee, and he's looking right from behind, and from the angle that we see it, we see a little bit differently. But apparently, he felt that his process or progress was impeded, so that's why he called it.
I'd like him to rely on his sideline official on that one.
Yeah, agree. The Vikings, good defensive play.
Great clear by Simon Waynes.
Yeah, Simon Waynes has played really well here in this first half.
And guess who's chasing the ball?
Here he is.
Jordan, yep.
Jordan Groshek trying to work it around the defender.
And he's so fast.
Yep.
Freibach able to win that battle that time. Freibach with the throw in. Knocked down by Boreen. Now to Groshek. Ways chases. That's going to go out back, and it'll be a goal kick here for the Holmen Vikings. And Jackson Lutz.
You brought up an interesting point of being a center referee and looking to your assistants as to what they see. And I can tell you, I know the center referee, and he's got many, many years of experience. And it's called both the big games in high school as well as collegiate level. So you got very experienced staff out here calling tonight's game.
And this is a big game for area soccer. There's no question about that. Ooh, nice moves here again by Groshek, but he goes down. Contact there with Ethan Waldron.
Called it on him, yep. And I think it was the way his feet got tangled.
Yep.
Vikings up the right wing. Ilby steps up. Hit a high ball. Knocked ahead by Araya Rand. Holmen regroups in the defensive zone. Rik. Up to Palmberg. Back and forth it goes. Palmberg went right wing with it. Dribbling is Labozetta. Hilltoppers step up and send it back the other direction. And Waldron lets that one go out. About 36 minutes into the first half, we are scoreless. We expected a tight defensive battle, and that's what we've seen so far. Chances have been pretty even. Holmen's had a more aggressive attack lately. Hilltoppers had it in the Holmen end for at least a good 15-20 minutes to start this.
Onalaska hasn't had a really good chance yet. Right. They haven't had really put a lot of passes together to have a good chance. I would say Holmen has had 2 quality chances so far.
Agreed. Hilby. A little deep, nobody there. Hilby tries chasing back after it. Work up the right side by the Vikings and then sent right back in. Collision there.
Yep.
Matty Sisamaki and Matt Espeling.
Try and catch them before they get set up.
And Zach Turner will watch that one go out. 11 goals, 3 assists. Opportunity for the Vikings in the attack zone. Towards midfield, and now the Hilltoppers. Roshek. To Jones. Sisamaki. Sent it out to Hilby. Hilby at midfield, left wing. Look to drop it back, but then send it up the left side. That's where Tessing worked it back, and the Hilltoppers will regroup and set up again. Sisamaki. Right wing Jones. Ahead to Groshek. Oh, he lost the handle on that.
It's the first one that I've seen Jordan misplay so far.
Palmberg. Drop back to Labuzetta. And then sent all the way back. As Holmen plays keep away. Krybeck, a rangy defender that plays in front. He'll step up here. Good work with the ball, but then that's turned over. Sisamaki drops it back. Roshek goes down. And that'll be a good opportunity here for the Hilltoppers.
You were just waiting for that. You could see the play unfold. Looks like he took a little cleat to the knee there.
Yeah, he's grabbing his knee, but he seems like he'll be okay. Contact with Kyler Peterson for the Holmen Vikings. My Holmen roster doesn't even have whether they're seniors, sophomores, juniors, or freshmen.
They're players.
They like to keep it a mystery.
Good ball by Maddie.
That's going towards the net, and it's grabbed. Jackson
that was dangerous.
Lutz.
That was a really good opportunity for the Hilltoppers.
Lutz able to track it down. He'll blast that down the right side.
Much like their option offense in football, I didn't know where that ball was.
Yeah. Good speed by Palmberg. Everett Jones makes a nice move.
That was sweet, wasn't it?
Megged him.
Arya Rand, and he got knocked down.
Now when you hear Rick say that term next time.
Yeah, that means when you kick the ball through the other player's legs.
Ah,
Rick, that's a nutmeg or a meg.
Okay, a meg.
A meg.
Gotcha.
So then, when you do that, you say megged.
Megged.
I don't think he did that, though.
Learn it on the fly. Here's Everett Jones.
Good
Sends
ball.
it towards the front. Header by Holmen. And the race is on. Garcia got to it. But Holmen picks it up on the other side and a chance for a breakaway. Oh, nice step up defensively there by Araya Rand. That could have been trouble. It was James Maureen that sent it right wing to Everett Jones, now picked up by Ways. Deep is Tessing. Tessing goes down.
Yeah, he's going to call that one too.
Is pushed. I don't think he just tripped over the ball.
Now they'll pack him inside the box, won't they?
With 4 minutes left. This is a good opportunity for the Hilltoppers.
Great opportunity. And Groshek. That's going to clear the net. A little bit too much. Sisamaki comes back to get it.
I'd like to see something on the ground there and try to sneak something through.
Now here comes Holmen and Palmberg. Palmberg got it past the defense. Opportunity. Here come the Vikings. A golden chance. 1-on-1 with the goaltender. They score. Matt Espeline. He was able to work the ball around the defense of the Hilltoppers, and Holmen scores 41-39 into the first half. Vikings 1-0.
The Onalaska D was looking for an offsides, but there was no way that the ref was going to call it. It was a nice play. Played the ball up far enough, then just ran right to it. Ran right around the offense, Onalaska defense.
Onalaska got caught in the wrong position there.
So a big goal late here in the first half. That is a crucial goal.
Onalaska with some substitutions.
Usually they make those announcements, so looks like the change is Maddox Hoff, the junior. There's Maddox, a baseball player as well. Also in is Joe Leavu. Groshek. Working down low. And it's played by the Holmen defense, and that's going to be kicked out. So a throw in here coming for the Onalaska Hilltoppers. Trailing 1-0 very late here in the first half. Header by the Vikings.
Rick, number 22, Maddox Hoff, also was entered into the game.
Yes, I got that. I mentioned about his baseball playing.
Oh, missed that.
That's okay.
Studying.
Looks to me like Holmen has a little bit of confidence now. They're coming out with a little more of a head of steam.
Hilltoppers, though, in the attack zone. Some moves here by Groshek. There's Everett Jones. He tries to bend that one, but the defense was there, and he didn't get a whole lot on it. Jaleo Vu flying around in there. He got knocked down. He's got some quick feet as well. So a chance here for Jordan Groshek. Bends that one. Hilltoppers reset. 43-30 in the first half. Oreen towards the net. Easy save made by Jackson Lutz. Folks still filing in here. Coming at halftime. That's like Dodgers fans. Here's Everett Jones. Drop back. Abby Sisamaki. Zach Turner. Now it's Eric Hilby. The Hilltoppers. And that slide takes it out. Throw in Hilltoppers.
30 seconds left in the half.
That Cross, a chance here for the Hilltoppers. Oh, could not get the shot out. That was Maddox Hoff. He might have another chance here. That comes right across the middle as well. And a whistle.
Going to call Onalaska for stepping in front and having a Holmen player go over the top.
Obstruction.
That's another term you could use.
Time going to run out here on this first half. The Holmen Vikings appearing to have themselves a 1-0 lead as we go to halftime. Palmberg comes back, and there's the whistle, and that's will take care of our first half of play. Guys, your take on how things went in that first half?
I think it was a pretty evenly matched first 30 minutes, and then Holmen got a couple good chances and got some confidence, and they put one in the back of the net at about the 41st minute. I'm not sure if I got that
close, yep.
Exactly correct, but about the 41st minute, and then for the next 4 minutes of the half, I thought they completely dominated the end of the first half.
So if you're talking to your team and you're the coach of the Hilltoppers, say you're Zach Kimmel, what are you going to say to your troops as you're facing a 1-0 deficit and you go into the second half? Mark, you want to take that one?
Well, what I would tell our team is, we got to keep playing solid defense. We had one breakdown, and other than that, we've been playing hard. We got to keep playing hard and, clean up that little bit of an error. And really, when you look at it, the Holmen player just beat the Onalaska player by putting the ball between them and then split them.
Matt Espeline, the lone goal scorer, he got that goal on a breakaway, and so that was the difference in the first half. We're going to take some sponsor break here and come back with second half action. You can go get yourself a hot chocolate if you want now. You're going to get a hot chocolate? Maybe not a hot chocolate?
I'm good with my water, Rick.
All right, water's fine. I got water as well. We'll be back in just a little while here on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
Taste the sensations of true Italian food. Smell the sweet smell of Italian stuffed pizza. Italian spaghetti sauce like Mom used to make. And the unforgettable aroma of fresh garlic bread permeating the dining room at Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante. Dine in, carry out, or order online with the Bite Squad and Eat Street apps to have great Italian delivered. You're invited to taste the difference. Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante. 1427 State Highway 35, Onalaska.
For many people, one of the largest assets they will have at retirement may be a work-related retirement account. Investment decisions you make throughout your working life could dramatically affect the value of your account when you decide to quit working. How do you decide your account allocations? How do you know when to make changes? Brent Peterson at Interstate Wealth can help. For help in understanding your work-related retirement account, contact Brent Peterson at interstatewealth.com. Investment advisory services offered through Virtue Capital Management LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Interstate Wealth LLC is independent of Virtue Capital Management.
Cooley Golf Bowl is the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska, but it's also a perfect place to watch the big game or stop in after a hard day's work to unwind with great food and drinks. Cooley Golf Bowl has you covered with an extensive menu, including great choices from apps to entrees and mouth-watering daily specials like burgers, tacos, prime rib, tenderloin tips, shrimp, fish, and roasted chicken are just a few of the daily specials. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill. Visit them online at CooleyGB.com and sign up for their e-club to get special offers and promotions.
Waste Management of Wisconsin is your local choice for all of your collection and disposal needs. From collection and recycling to state-of-the-art landfill operations. At Waste Management, think green is a way of life. It means commitment to customer satisfaction and long-term relationships. It means cleaner, safer communities. And it means you receive high-quality service second to none. Their goal is to be the single source for all of your collection and disposal needs. Sign up today and see why more people choose Waste Management than any other. Contact Dean Lounsbro, DLOUNSBR at WM.com. 608-518-1720.
The Cooley Region Chill are back on home ice this Saturday night at 7 o'clock as they host the new Ulm Steel from the West Division. Get your tickets at crchill.com now for $1 off the regular ticket price. Tickets are $8 at the door for adults, $5 for students, seniors, and military. $25 gets you on the glass at the Iceberg Fan Deck with food catered from BA Burrito Company. The puck drops at 7 at Green Island Ice Arena in La Crosse. Cooley Region Chill Hockey is the fastest game in town. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service has been at your disposal since 1984. It's all about the service and customer satisfaction. When Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling says they're going to be there, you can count on them. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling means responsible recycling. The Hogum family is a proud supporter of Onalaska Hilltoppers athletics. If you're in the need of their reliable services, give them a call at 608-783-6727 or visit them online at hilltopperrefuse.com. Burrito artistry, 2 words you rarely see together. At BA Burrito Company, they're words to live by. Get your BA madly mixed flavors any way you like. Handcrafted burrito artistry at the Copeland store in La Crosse can be delivered right to your door through the Eat Street and DoorDash apps on your computer or smartphone. BA Burrito can also cater to any event and is the official Iceberg Fan Deck caterer of the Coulee Region Chill. BA Burrito Company. Check out the full menu, daily specials, and catering online at baburritoco.com.
I'm a mother of a teenager, and when a child is learning how to drive, you want to turn it over to someone who's patient.
Enhanced Driving Institute teaches your child how to drive responsibly, not just pass a test.
He does a lot more than teaching to pass the test, but also teaching just conscious driving.
Class registration is open right now and filling fast.
I don't want my daughter to just pass her test. I want her to be a good driver for life.
EDI-WI.com. Enhanced Driving Institute.
Been missing that taste of Chicago-style Italian beef, Vienna beef, hot dogs, and other Chi-Town classics? Well, I'm here to tell you. Grab 2 or 3 of your friends and head to Mario's Chicago Beef and Hot Dogs in La Crosse. Just a short drive, and you, my friend, are enjoying a juicy Chicago-style Italian beef sandwich, Chicago dogs, depression dogs, fresh-cut fries, and more. Mario's Chicago Beef and Hot Dogs, 118 South 3rd Street, La Crosse. Stop in today or have it delivered with Bite Squad and Eat Street apps.
Have you worked your entire life saving for retirement, watching your account go up and down because of market volatility? Stock market fluctuations can potentially have negative effects on your retirement income. If you are wondering if you can retire without depending on the stock market for your retirement income, give Brent Peterson at Interstate Wealth a call. Contact Brent Peterson at interstatewealth.com. Investment advisory services offered through Virtue Capital Management, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Interstate Wealth, LLC, is independent of Virtue Capital Management.
Caught a chill? Nothing will warm you up better than a meal at Howie's on La Crosse Street. Stop by any day of the week for great daily features like 2-for-1 Burger Mondays or $6 Wings and Rings Wednesdays. Their in-house smoked meats and specialty burgers and sandwiches will keep you coming back for more. Fire up with an order of Howie's Bacon Dynamite Fries. House fries covered in a signature homemade dynamite sauce. Bacon and green onion. This is a true La Crosse favorite. You won't be able to stop with just a few. You'll want to keep eating the whole plate. Find out more about their daily specials and features on their website, howiesonlacrosse.com, or search for them on social media for more updates. There's no better place for a post-game celebration and recovery meal than Big Al's Pizza in historic downtown La Crosse. Pizza is both a comfort food and a celebratory food. You can't make a wrong choice. Not in the mood for pizza? Stop out on Tuesdays, take advantage of their 2-for-1 toasted sub deal, or for their 2-for-1 draft beer happy hour from 2 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Open daily at 11 a.m. They've been serving the La Crosse area delicious pizza for 40 years. Visit their website, bigalspizzalacrosse.com, or find them on social media to stay up to date on their upcoming events and specials. Beer, bourbon, burgers. You'll find all 3 of these staples in downtown La Crosse on the corner of 3rd and Main at The Crow. They don't mess around when it comes to serving hot, fresh specialty burgers, sandwiches, wings, and more at their restaurant. Get an order of fried cheese curds while you wait to fight off the coming chill. Warm up from the inside out this winter at The Crow. Make sure to come hungry. Their double quarter-pound burgers are a force to be reckoned with. Open daily at 11 a.m. Make sure you visit their website, thecrowlacrosse.com, or check out their social media pages to find out about deals, special events, and unique offers.
If you're planning a wedding, choose your music entertainment carefully. Radio 1 Music DJs have the hit music, the equipment, the lights, and most importantly, the experience for a perfect, fun, worry-free wedding dance. From rock to country, top 40 to oldies, we'll keep everyone on the dance floor and having a great time. Check out radio1music.us. That's radio, the number 1, music.us. Radio 1 Music DJs.
So we are at the half here at the Omni Center Fields in Onalaska, Wisconsin, as the Onalaska Hilltoppers look to rebound. They are down 1-0 to the Holmen Vikings. Vikings scoring late in that first half, and it was number 9, Matt Espeline, who was able to get a breakaway and able to squeak the ball past Jacob Breiling to make it 1-0. And obviously this was a very competitive game the last time the two met, and it was Holmen that scored a late goal to tie it up 1-1. Hilltoppers can't afford to have a tie. A tie is an MVC Conference Championship for the Holmen Vikings, so they're going to need a couple goals here. That's pretty much the deal.
Got 45 minutes to score 2 goals or more.
Can it be done? Of course it can be done.
It can be done.
It can be done. In terms of pressure, I thought the Hilltoppers, for about 75% of the first half, had the attack zone, but not a lot of real good chances. The centering pass is kind of floating a little bit too high, not really been able to get a good, strong foot behind them.
Onalaska has to stick to their game if they want to win this game. They have to keep possession of the ball and look to work the ball up the field. They got a little excited at the end of the half, and they were clearing and not looking for feet, and in order to pull this off this second half, they definitely have to stick to their game plan, play possession, and look for some solid chances to score.
Well, of course, the pairings have already been done, and it's our intention, weather permitting, to be here on Tuesday, as the Hilltoppers will host the Sparta Spartans. Now, Sparta struggled a bit this season. They are the 8th seed, and I think if you like goals, you might have a few goal calls in that one, but you never can underestimate any opponent. You always have to be prepared and be ready to go, that's for certain. We've seen major upsets happen before, and you can never just say, hey, this is what happened the last time. It's going to happen for sure that way again.
Well, I really expect Onalaska to come out with a lot of fire to start this half. You know, a simple breakdown, as we talked during the intermission, was the difference in the game. Get back to what you've been doing, what you're successful at, and you'll be able to score goals.
In case you missed the goal, Holmen scored on Onalaska had a free kick, and Holmen cleared the ball, worked it upfield, caught Onalaska in kind of off balance on defense, worked it up and for a breakaway, and was it Espeline? Did I get that right?
I believe it's, and I'm taking a guess, Espeline. Is how it's spelled.
Matt Espeline scored that goal by catching the Hilltoppers a little bit lopsided on defense.
It could be Espelian, too.
Ooh.
It almost looked like
just based on the vowels that are in there.
Yeah, it almost looked like the two defenders were looking at each other as to who was going to play the ball, and Espeline just went right between the two of them.
So the team switched sides in terms of where the netminders' cages are, and so the Hilltoppers are coming this direction now as Jeff Ross runs the camera as we're underway here in the second half, trailing 1-0. Holmen with possession. And that left wing shot, a diving save by Breiling.
Nice save.
Oh my goodness, what a grab there. Labuzetta with an opportunity there.
Tried to beat him near post there. That would have been just a killer had he scored there.
And you notice what he did, what we talked about. He kept the ball low onto the ground and hoping that it'll just skid right along and hopefully even get a rebound on that.
Yep.
But he swallowed it up.
Trying to come out aggressive. Here's Tessing. He got it off the side of his foot and goes tumbling down after.
Breiling had a great save there.
Nice moves by Palmberg here. Palmberg working it in. Where the Holmen Vikings drops it into the right wing corner. That's going to go out. Throw in here for Onalaska.
Skidded out on that wet grass.
Yep. Eric Hilby with a throw in here for Onalaska. Working back with Zach Turner defensively. And the centering pass by the Vikings broken up here by the Hilltoppers.
Just got word from athletic director Jason Thierry that the boys and girls cross country teams won conference. The girls volleyball team was down 0-1 after the first game against the Holmen Vikings.
Yeah, Eric was supposed to send me text on that volleyball. He's there watching tonight.
So what you're saying is our field reporter's falling down on the job?
He's falling asleep, apparently. Yeah. Holmen again taking that ball deep, but Maddie Sisamaki is there.
Well, maybe Wendy could maybe send him a little message and say.
It's her birthday. Not
It
asking her to
she
do
doesn't
anything.
really have to do anything. Groshek drops it back. Holmen with a 1-0 lead here in the second half. And they've had the ball on the Onalaska side here for a while now. Zach Turner. Cross field with it. Sisamaki. Drop pass.
Let's keep possession here.
Ryan Rand had it for a moment. Again, it's Palmberg. Broken up nicely by the Hilltoppers. Saved along the side there by Garcia. Now he's caught between two Holmen forwards. And off the left side, Kyler Peterson. Slide there by Sisamaki to break up the play.
Good chance for Onalaska here. Get some numbers up.
Ways. Push it up to Everett Jones. Jones, stutter step. Trying to work it around the defense. Looking to center, hasn't done it yet. Good dribbling there as he sends it up front, and diving to make the save was Jackson Lutz. Quickly worked to the right side. Hilltoppers, here they come again. Up left, nice move. Soft center though, that's going to be taken away. Labuzetta for Holmen, covered by Groshek. Labuzetta cuts back inside, then it's knocked down by the Hilltoppers. Back to Sisamaki. Long forward, headed there by Ways. And Peterson steps up for Holmen. It's tangled up there and a whistle.
Calling a very tight game here today, Rick.
Do you think, once you start calling it tight, you got to keep calling it tight.
Yep.
Otherwise, you think they're picking and choosing.
Well, the players look for consistency. That's really what it boils down to. Is they want to know what they can and can't get away with.
Absolutely. The same thing in hockey.
It's a very consistently reffed game. It's just it's a tight one today.
Peterson for Holmen. Dropped it off, left wing. Upfield is Olsen. Broken up by Onalaska. Up to Groshek. Came off his foot. Palmberg sent it back to Olsen. And the Hilltoppers step up. Off a Holmen defender. Palmberg centers. On the foot of Labuzetta. To Espeling. And that'll go all the way out. A goal kick for the Hilltoppers.
Where that ball gets to the middle, and there is not much time or space there. They really collapse on that ball quickly, don't they?
I don't think it went all the way out, actually, because they're still playing it. Holmen with an opportunity now. Nice job by Sisamaki to step up. Lead pass, right wing. Center to Groshek.
Good ball.
And a deep pass along.
Thank you.
To Tessing there.
Tessing is trying to work it back towards center. Broken up by the Vikings. Labuzetta. Kick that out, throw in Onalaska.
Like to see the Hilltoppers get a little bit more aggressive on their shots on goal here.
And the Vikings step up, intercept a pass. Nice job by Quentin Olsen. Oh, a nice job by Matty Sisamaki. Comes up defensively, but he doesn't like the call. It will be Holmen ball.
And they got that going right away.
Yeah, they did.
Calling it.
Call it again.
Yeah, it looked like Spencer Malone went down. Hilltoppers have not had a whole lot of offense here in this second half. Looking for something. Holmen knows how to play that stingy defense. Both these teams very good all season long defensively. Stellar netminders, stellar defenders. Really a complete game defensively for both teams. That's why you have to take advantage of your opportunities like the Vikings did with Espeline scoring. The Hilltoppers will chase after that one. And trying to get position. The Vikings now. Groshek. Working it along towards the front. Groshek. Oh, couldn't quite get the
Looks like a corner kick here.
ball on target there, so it will be a corner kick. They have to take advantage of these opportunities when they have them. 53 minutes in.
Let's see if he plays it low and tries and squeals it along the ground.
We haven't had anybody far post yet. I'd like to see somebody come out here and play the far post.
Put towards center, and the Vikings step up. But Sisamaki will get to that ball first. Down low, here come the Hilltoppers. That's a center. Oh, past Garcia, though, unfortunately. And racing after it, Spencer Malone. And it'll be a throw in for the Hilltoppers. Quick throw by Hilby. Now Garcia. Drop back, and then Hilby puts it towards the net. Lutz makes the easy save. Ball's going to go deep. Sisamaki back to put it up towards Groshek. Left wing Hilby. And a long right wing lead pass. Stepping up defensively there for Holmen was Sean Reich. And again, it'll be Reich to midfield. Caden Moore for Holmen. Had it. Megan. Holmen takes it away. The Hilltoppers steal it right back. Groshek. A little bit far on that lead pass. Reich. Gets it back. Header by the Hilltoppers. Right back to Holmen. Labuzetta covered by Garcia, and then Hilby steps up and separates him from the ball. Groshek sends it deep. Tessing towards the net. Oh, in front, one-timer. Oh, almost put in.
Called offsides.
Oh, my goodness. He was deep, but that one's going to come right about to us. Look at that. It's almost up close and right next to us there. Boy, Waze was right out in front.
It was a great ball by Will Tessing, and it was he definitely was offsides, so just one step offsides, but continue to get chances like that, and I think we'll put one in the back of the net.
For me, I always look to see where that line ref is if they're in that position, they can make that call very easily. And we're taught, always be deep as your deepest player.
Waldron, deep ball. Caden Moore. Onalaska defense. throw in here for Holmen.
Rick, we just got the report that the girls, the volleyball team is down 0-2 now.
0-2. See if they can turn it around. That's going to go against the Hilltoppers. Kyle Palmberg knocked down.
Dangerous area here. From our vantage point, it's just hard to tell how far out of the box that is.
It is a little tough. Tough to set up for outdoor soccer. Not the easiest thing.
It's about 5 yards out of the box.
Got a guy in our shot here from our corner angle. If we might be able to ask him to maybe take it from the other direction, possibly. Goes over the net.
Just got word that our freshman football beat Holmen 64-13.
The freshman team, I believe, undefeated. Much like they have been almost year after year. Thanks, Jason.
Jason Thierry, new athletic director for the Onalaska Hilltoppers.
So he pronounces it Thierry, not Theory.
Thierry.
Thierry, okay. I did not. I was unaware of that until I heard you say it, so now I know.
I mean, I believe it's Thierry.
You pronounce your last name Thierry?
Thierry.
Thierry, okay.
It's said just once or twice in our house.
I bet.
All good things.
He was just introducing himself to the students.
And there's a chance here for the Hilltoppers. They got to act quick.
Got a little excited there.
Yeah.
Groshek.
Mark laughed at that.
A header by the Holmen Vikings back towards midfield again.
Mark laughed at how excited I got on that handball.
You were patting your mitts together there.
I was.
I was like, what's clapping?
Groshek.
Ooh, good ball.
Right wing.
Is that to Everett?
Everett.
Yeah.
Puts that one wide right of the far post.
Onalaska needs to get one here. In the next 10, I would say between the 60th and 70th minute, we need to get a score if we want hopes of getting two.
Jeff gave you a quick look at the clock. And he gave that a ride right there. He'll be back to play it. Look out, chance here for Holmen.
Good defense.
Matty Sisamaki steps up and makes the play. He's been really good defensively today.
Rock solid there by Matty.
Really good play.
Couple of soccer balls on the field.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you play the right one. Now here come the Hilltoppers upfield. Nice work by Groshek. He tries to lead Ways. Ways will be covered quickly by Sean Reich, and he'll try to work it around him. Comes right back, goes out. Throw in, though, going to go to Holmen. Time running later and later. Hilltoppers need to tie this one up and steal it away. The tie just won't do it for him today. Vikings are back defensively. And that goes out. Throw in coming up. That'll be put up way high over the net, and almost, there's three of them over there now. That one almost cleared the fence.
I like the idea there, trying to get a little aggressive on the shots. I think that Onalaska has to try and put one in the back of the net here in the next 8 minutes.
If you were going to take a guess, how many people you think are here? You got a bunch of them up on the hill, and
700, Rick.
You think?
I don't know. I'm not a good people.
You're sold out crowd.
You can't count the jelly beans in the jar either, right?
Nope.
All right.
It was worth the price of admission. Free.
Oh, good hustle upfield here by Labazetta, but that does go out, as Mark said. And Jana Yashinsky, nice enough to be here, as well as Mark Thorn. Those that know the game, and it's really nice to have you guys here to help me out with soccer. I'll tell you, hoping the Hilltoppers can get something going here late. And a collision there.
Yeah.
And that's in the box, too.
He had to take that, though.
Sisamaki and Espeline. I got to believe he's the leading scorer on this Holmen Vikings team.
He had to take that, otherwise it's a free walk in.
So another good chance here for Holmen.
Penalty kick.
Yep.
This is close range. Boy, it doesn't get much closer than that.
And there's no defense.
Can't put a wall in front. None of it.
Nope.
So this is a chance for Espeline to put this away.
Okay, where do you think he's going?
I gotta see the way that he sets up his body.
Get set, Jacob Breiling. He's under the gun here. This is about as tough a situation. He says, all right, let's go. You have to just guess and dive, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty much what it is. It's about as crucial a moment that we've seen here so far tonight.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what the
official makes his way over.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's waiting for.
Because usually you talk to the goalie, make sure that they're on the line. Can't leave the line until the ball is kicked.
So it's Espeline for Holmen, Jacob Breiling, the senior goaltender.
Looks like he's going right side. I'm guessing right side.
I think he's going to go near or far post our camera angle, but left side. That's my guess. And I think he's going to go low, not high, because Breiling's got some pretty good reach.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yep, he counted him down. He went straight at him, knowing he had to make a quick decision one way or the other. It's a smart play.
That was a smart play.
A really smart play. Espeline scores his second. And Holmen takes a 2-0 lead. That's pretty tough to come back from in high school soccer, two teams that barely allow any goals.
Now you got to score 3 in the next 30 minutes, and that's a tough task for the Hilltoppers.
So now you kind of have to take some chances and hope that they work out.
Well, you got to push more people up front.
Groshek back to Sisamaki.
Got to take some shots from long range.
A lot of space there.
Here come the Hilltoppers. Garcia lost it there. Got some help, comes back to him. And Garcia drops it back. I think that's Zach Turner. Send it far side. Everett Jones. Tried the drop pass, contact there and a whistle. Boy, I tell you, Ways just...
That was a good block.
got into him, but...
Oh, he played the player and not the ball.
Again, sometimes I think in soccer they fall down a little too easy.
Some would call that a flop.
I know. I think it happens in soccer quite a bit. There's a lot of dramatics from some. That happens in basketball, too, quite a bit, the flops.
As a referee on that, you're looking at where the body positioning is. And are they looking at the ball, or are they looking at just hitting the player to knock him off his line?
Mark, I think it was you that said the official has some experience there. He looks as if he's been doing that job for a while.
Yep.
Here comes Holmen again. Labuzetta off right side to Moore. Moore kept it in. Covered tightly by Hildy. And then that's going to be sent out. Not sure if it went off.
That should be Onalaska's ball.
Yeah, I think it did, and it'll be an Onalaska throw-in. Tessing. He scored a goal when we covered the boys' team in the regular season finale against Toma last year. Him and Everett Jones each scored. I think that was a 2-0 win. Hilltoppers. Megan had it to Jones, along with Maddox Hoff there. Now the Vikings drop it deep left. Palmberg lost it there as Maddie Sisamaki again takes it away. And that's out. But it did touch Holmen, I think. And it'll be a throw in here for the Hilltoppers.
How'd you see that from here, Rick?
The camera work by Jeff Ross.
All right.
Look at him, he's smiling over there.
Great camera work there.
It is. Great camera work. If Jeff's, I know sometimes for some people they probably like to see a larger version of the field, but I'll never be able to tell who's who if we go too far away. I don't think you could use this for coaching purposes. You'd want to have it from center.
They have an end zone camera over there, Rick, where they're an end zone camera for football where they have an angle where they can see the whole field.
Okay, that's good. Because you need that as a coach.
Definitely.
You got to have that.
Well, you got to admit, the Holmen's defense is playing very fast tonight.
Really
fast. Looks like there's an opening that Onalaska can kick it to, and by the time it gets there, it's closed up. Is that Groshek showing a little limp?
Jordan Groshek, yeah, he's struggling a bit after going down. 2-0, Holmen Vikings.
He's down again.
64 minutes plus into tonight's MVC Championship, and he's still limping it off.
Now they're paying attention to a Holmen player as being escorted off.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get a substitution. Yeah, there's one kind of out of focus there along the sideline.
We praised him for doing such a good job on the camera. And now.
Yeah, then he gets all out of focus. I don't know what it is with that Jeff Ross. I don't see any beverages near him.
He finishes hot chocolate.
Yeah. Jeff does a great job with us. He's there. He's never let us down. He's always made it to every event we've covered, and
that's all you can ask for.
Since he joined us, yeah. Let's see if the Hilltoppers can work it up the side. 2 goals scored by Matt Espeline. That's the difference for the Holmen Vikings. That and some stellar defense. But in terms of Hilltoppers, I gotta believe that when awards are handed out, Maddie Sisamaki has to be one of the better defenders I've seen. Deep ball here for the Hilltoppers. Oh, it's a header for Holmen. We're looking for Araya Rand, but Holmen stepped up with a header. Here's Hilby. And another header. But they just really close in on things coming anywhere near the top. That's going to go way out. So let me ask you this. There is some chalk out here. You don't see it really well from our angle, but is that a goalkeep circle that kind of goes around from the outside from the net? What is that called?
There's
like a circle, almost like a like a crease for hockey, but a lot bigger.
Doesn't
it's
mean
nothing.
It doesn't mean much. It just it's not a part of the box. Actually, if a foul happens there, it's not inside of the box.
Okay.
I guess I don't know why it's there.
Usually when you paint things on the field, it has
I don't know why. I know that the 18-yard box, if a handball or a foul happens within that 18-yard box, which is the big one, that's where you saw that that penalty kick that we had just a little bit ago. And then if it in the small box, it's just kind of like it kind of tells the keeper where they're supposed to be. It's kind of like a map of the field there, I would say, for the goalkeeper.
Holmen putting pressure on again. Oh, they just missed that one as it was centered, and that goes up and over the net. That was an opportunity for Espeline for the hat trick. I saw somebody with a sign earlier that had, "I'm wearing this hat because I want a trick." She showed it to me.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good pun there.
Yeah, I don't know who she was, but she showed me the sign.
Is it one of those fat heads, Rick?
No. It was just a whiteboard. There's a whiteboard and a hat.
Sure wasn't Wendy?
No. She's
left?
celebrating her birthday at home now, I think. She was out earlier.
She's got a hat trick of dogs there.
Yeah, we do have a hat trick of dogs. And a nice drop pass. Garcia is looking back for Broszek, who goes down right in front of us. Garcia again. Tries to center.
It's a really good play by that Holmen defender, that Holmen midfielder there. He waited for it and positioned his body to have a good attack at that ball. Number 5, Knutson.
Yes, Knutson hasn't been out a tremendous amount, but he's made some plays. Zach Turner. Left back there for Megan. .68 minutes into the match tonight, and a whistle and a stoppage as Espeline and Maddie Sisamaki again collide. They've, obviously Espeline is the lead forward for this Vikings.
To me, that looked like a 50-50 ball there, and
yeah.
Maddie just came in a little stronger and got called for the foul.
And from behind too. It wasn't at his side. If we come over the top. But you can start seeing they're starting to push the numbers up. They're going to start pushing pressure up, take a little more chances on defense.
Have to. 20 minutes left.
Down 2-0 here in the second half. Labuzetta went right wing. Moore pushed it off to Malone. And off the foot of Peterson. Quentin Olson down low looking for Malone, and that goes out.
Rick, what time do we go on the air tomorrow? What time do you go on the air tomorrow?
Pre-game for high school football tomorrow. The big game between the Onalaska Hilltoppers and Holmen Vikings. 6:30 Cooley Golf Bowl pregame show.
All right.
Is there something on the line for that game tomorrow?
There is a little something on the line. How about another conference championship?
Well, right now the Onalaska Hilltoppers football team has a share of the conference championship. If they win tomorrow, they are outright conference champions.
Correct.
And we're not going to talk about what happens if they lose tomorrow.
No, that's not an option. Not an option.
Coach Yashinsky said that even though your mom tells you need to share, they're not into sharing tomorrow.
No, sharing is not an option. Hallberg gets it back. Nice work. Here's Espeline. Deep ball there to Moore. Moore centers. Hilltoppers knock it right back. And here they come. One defender to beat on the near side. But the centering pass is not everything they wanted there, and we got a whistle.
Must have been a foul behind the play.
Looks like there's a
injured player.
There's a Holmen player down, and that is Brody Broadstreet. Is that 9? No, that's Espeline. That's 9.
It's not something you want to see. Hope it's just a cramp.
Which was an interesting call. When the play's moving away from you, you typically don't stop for an injured player when the play's moving away. The center ref must have felt that there was a change of possession heading back in that direction, and that's why he stopped it.
See them looking at the leg of Espeline.
To me, it looks like it potentially could be a cramp. Not certain, but...
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like they're kind of massaging it a little bit.
And I think that's one of the biggest challenges out here on a night like tonight. You don't feel like you need to drink a lot of fluids, but you do every chance you get.
I think you always need to get as much fluids as you can, as long as you can find some place to dispose of it. Just saying.
I was wondering where you were going.
I mean, too many fluids, and you get a full bladder. It's not a good thing.
Mr. Ross, I feel the same way. I saw you shaking your head over there.
Well, Mark went there with the fluids first.
It's called hydration.
It is called that. called filling time while there's an injury. And hopefully everything's okay there. We believe it's cramps, but we're not 100% certain as they're still attending to Esplanade.
Yeah, I would go back to question why he blew the whistle, because Onalaska had to control the ball. They're going to get the ball here, and the play was moving away. And you always, you're concerned about the safeties of the players, but when the play is away from you, you just don't stop it.
So my next question is, when it comes to soccer, when a player is down and out like this for this period of time, do they have to come out of the game, or
yes.
can they stay?
Yep. If there was a stoppage in play, the player must come out of the game.
Okay.
Doesn't look like he's ready to be back in it either.
No, it doesn't. He's coming off of what a great night for Esplanade with 2 goals, and
I have a feeling we'll see him again. I think he just probably needs to get some work done on the sideline.
Well, you got just about 20 minutes left.
Rick, this is a perfect night. We not too cold today. It's 50 degrees, Mark, I think.
Yep.
Is what it said.
Yep.
Yeah, this is not uncomfortable.
I've heard from Coach Ebner this evening.
Have you?
Yes.
Is he watching?
He is.
Oh, that's fantastic.
He's instructing me to lay off the referees.
Oh, well, you were one.
I should ask him how do you do that?
Oh, he's done a fair share of his talking to the referees. Let me assure you of that.
Now he's in retirement mode from.
Oh no! Don't say retirement. He's still. He just stepped down from that job.
That's what I meant.
Yes.
From the Hilltopper hockey
team. He did. Tim Franzini, the new boys coach of the Onalaska Lacrosse Hilltoppers.
The best part about that is we bought Tim Franzini's house.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh,
yep.
I did not know that. And he moved to Bryce Prairie.
Yep.
And corner kick up close and personal.
Here we are, up close and personal. Jordan Groshek. He's ready. Everyone trying to get in position here.
Good chance here.
Here it comes towards the
Another
front,
one.
And that's going to come back our way. Oh, it just misses us. Jordan's here to the rescue. Make sure it didn't hit anything. Oh, look at that. See, we got on camera. He'll try it again.
Thought maybe he was going to give us an interview.
Yeah, right, maybe.
Good ball by Jordan.
And then headed just wide. Boy, I tell you, good opportunity there as Garrett Harper.
We're getting another one.
Another one.
Is in position.
Let's
near
go,
post.
Hilltoppers. Ooh.
Oh, what
nice
a save. That was a great save. Way to go, Jordan.
Ross almost got taken out there.
Yeah, but he did not flinch at all.
He didn't. Little decoy there. And look out. Here's Palmberg up the right side. Look at Groshek hustling back. Yeah, Palmberg can really fly, and he gets knocked down from behind.
Oh, no call on that.
No call. Boy, it gave him a chance to get the ball back, unfortunately. I think Araya thought that it was going out or that he was going to get called for something.
Sorry, Tim. I'm going to tell you that was not a very good call. They should have called a foul on that.
Groshek. The Hilltoppers up center. They've got to make something happen here with time ticking down. Nice slide. Araya ran. The Holmen Vikings gained possession again. Krybach sent it left wing. Olsen to center. Mueller had it and lost it. And it's going to go out, throw in for Holmen.
Rick, last year I believe that the boys finished 3rd or 4th in conference, and this year they're going for a conference championship. So that's quite a turnaround for the Hilltoppers this year.
Yeah, great improvement.
Holmen Vikings won conference last year, so they're going for back-to-back titles today.
Well, you can see why. They are very good defensively, and a chance again.
Oh, nice
and what
save!
A save
Great
by
save.
Breiling. Oh, a beautiful save. I know they're down 2-0, but you let that one in, and That would be tough, and he made a great stop. That was not easy.
What's the term that Packers, the dagger?
Oh, yes.
That would have been quite a dagger there.
And it wasn't even because of the officials.
Well, if you look at that play, again, they're forcing more of the players.
I see what you did
Onalaska's
there.
putting more of the players up front. In fact, what is the defender that was back there that you commented on?
Sismaki?
Yes.
Thank you. He's playing almost more towards midfield than he is defense.
Well, at this stage, because you got to get something in. That was what created the opportunity, though.
Yep.
Unfortunately, good call on that, Mark. Another deep ball, and there's Browning sliding out. Got it to Maddie Sismaki. That was Labuzetta. Peterson. Taken away by Garcia. To Sismaki. Deep ball, Holmen there. Drop back by Quentin Olsen. To his goaltender, Lutz. Peterson goes down. Flying up with a boot is Sean Reich. And Sismaki getting back. But that one's going to go across the street.
Looks like it's a corner kick.
There it goes. That's in the
souvenir.
neighborhood. That's right here in the neighborhood somewhere.
Got a couple people running after that.
Well, the kids always like to chase them down, right? And there it is.
Just got word that Holmen volleyball swept the Onalaska Hilltoppers 0-3. Onalaska lost the third game 23-25.
Ouch. Let's hope this isn't a trend. Another great save there by Breiling. He batted that one away, or that would have been in the net. And a whistle and a stoppage. So Holmen having a good night against Onalaska.
So far.
Volleyball and up here 2-0.
Till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow. Well, out at Maple Grove.
Yep.
Right. Held in here by the Vikings. And Breiling will get that on one bounce. Line drive. Played by Peterson. And Everett Jones uses the body, and that goes out. Throw in Holmen. 77 minutes in.
I would think as a goaltender, you really got to hate those shots when they're out far like that, and you know it's going to land in front of you, and you have a huge bounce. Where do you play it? Do you come up and close on it, or you just wait for the bounce and then try and hang back for it?
I think you always want to get it before it bounces because it's so unpredictable.
Yeah, right? You didn't fall down, did you, Mark? It sounded like it. I'm going to turn your headset off until you're set. Let me know. All right, good.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. I just hoped you didn't fall. I'm watching the screen, so I didn't see.
I would have tried to catch him.
You would try?
No, I'll try.
You don't look like you're ready to move.
I would have tried. Sitting back here enjoying a soccer game.
Absolutely. Hilltoppers. Towards midfield, comes right back. Now a chance for Holmen.
She would have yelled man down.
With 13 minutes here, you got to hope for a prayer. You got to get one really soon here.
Palmberg sent it to Moore. Chasing after it was Malone. Taken away by the Hilltoppers. Centered there by Garrett Harper. Holmen knocks it back to the fence. Maddox Hoff saw it go back behind him. And the Vikings just playing keep away. Palmberg with a great speed. Dribbles his way right. Goes down with a little bit of a shove. Sold that one as Groshek had a little arm contact.
Groshek is less than pleased with that call.
He is not happy with that call, no.
I think you'd be related to a hockey player the way you threw those elbows out there.
I thought it was just a little stiff arm. Little football stiff arm.
You know, in some countries, Rick, this is called football.
It is. In fact, everywhere pretty much but here. As far as I know. Labuzetta puts that out. So a throw in here for the Toppers. Just about 80 minutes in. 10 minutes and change left. And if I recall from our last match here on the pitch, no extra time added?
Correct. Rick, is it true that both teams do not have a loss in conference yet, correct?
It is true. They have ties. Hilltoppers have 3 ties. Holmen has 2. Make a substitution. Brody Broadstreet is in now for Holmen. Broadstreet or Bradstreet.
Onalaska really hasn't had a chance this half yet, Rick.
No.
They played pretty defensively and not put anything on net. Jackson Lutz hasn't been tested yet this half.
No, nothing but maybe a floater, and that was about it. Holmen has really clamped down, and they've actually been on that attack. See if something can happen here now. That was Everett Jones. That was knocked away.
It's good, solid defense, good communication amongst your players, calling out who's got the ball and when.
Roshak looking. Headed up to Garrett Harper. Dropped it back to Garcia. Now Groshek. It's going to approach the line, and Harper put it towards center. Opportunity, and out comes Lutz to get on top of it. And out in front was Zach Turner. He was hoping he might be able to get his foot on it.
Kept the ball on the ground, and it snuck right through there.
Garrett Harper was almost going up to block the goal kick there.
You actually can't do
that. Yeah.
It looked like it, or he was just trying to get out of the way.
The center ref missed that.
The center ref missed that. You cannot do that. You can't impede the progress of the punt.
Did he? That's what he was trying to do. Am I correct?
Sure.
Okay,
yep.
That's what I thought.
You cannot do that. It's a frustrated Hilltopper team. That's what I see with that type of play.
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think that was a legal move. That goes out.
Or else you'd be doing that all the time.
Throw in.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. Frustration is what really leads you to that.
Nice header pass. Stolen by Hilby. For Jones, left it, right wing. Maddox Hoff. Back on defense was Reich. Holmen with a 2-goal lead late here in the second half. Palmberg gets knocked down midfield, and that was Zach Turner. And you're right, frustration is in the faces of the Onalaska Hilltoppers right now.
Holmen will take their time on their free kicks.
Why not, right?
I played the same way when I coached. It's a little bit of strategy that you use to keep the time in your favor.
And it's even more frustrating when you know time is your enemy. The Vikings just all over. Reiling comes out to get that soft roller.
thing that I noticed was just the defense of the Holmen Vikings was just something that the Hilltoppers couldn't match today with their offensive attack.
A lot of pressure.
Yep. Quick to the ball, well positioned.
If the ball's within their defensive third, it looks like they have double the players that we do.
Right. And that's the way you want it to look as a coach. Here's an opportunity, but
I think
Lutz
that
will
was
hold
the
on.
first time I saw a little miscommunication between the goalie and the defense as to who was going to take that ball.
Garrett Harper was in the area, though, not able to do much with it.
Lutz just kind of took out his defender, knowing
Yep.
that he needed to get the ball, so he kind of just took out his defender a little bit.
Collision there after the header by Maddie Sisamaki, and the collision was with Jamison Youngin.
Looks like it's a call on the Vikings, too.
And he's down. And now he's up. That was more like an opportunity for a quick breather. 5 minutes remain.
The fans are filing out here, Rick, with 5 minutes left in the Hilltoppers being down 0-2. 2 goals down is a lot to come from
in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes in soccer.
Based on what we've watched defensively for Holmen, they've really done a good job. Taken. Here's an opportunity.
Like to see Groshek just score. Oh.
Knocked into the corner. Holmen will get to that. Give it a ride up the left side. Maureen out there now, the freshman. He steps into the play there. Everett Jones tried to cut towards the middle. And again, Holmen steps up, plays the ball defensively back to midfield. Here's a lead pass. Oh, nice defense.
It's going to be a corner kick.
It was still a good defensive play to get in front of that ball, but a corner kick opportunity for the Hilltoppers if they can make something happen here.
They're going to substitute on this one. Looks like 15 is coming off. Garrett Harper's coming off.
Garrett, yeah.
Bryce Heft on maybe? 12?
He has not been out there yet
today.
James
Boreen, that is.
That's Boreen. He's been out there now for a while. He's down low, and that's going to go out. And Holmen
taking their time.
Taking their time with this kick. Double header.
Rick, do we get media passes for Tuesday, since it's a tournament game?
You will have. Well, you're a part of the staff. You don't need a media pass. We got to submit our request to the WIAA, and I think we'll get it approved. But yes, we will, weather permitting, be back here on Tuesday. Hope it's going to be a little bit chillier than it was today.
I don't like to hear that.
I just, based on the forecast, but you know how things change here in the Cooley region when it comes to weather. Looking for Tessing on the throw-in.
I like to see that the Hilltoppers aren't giving up here.
Nope.
They're still looking for an attack.
Through it right wing. Here's Everett Jones. Then it was a step up by Holmen to get a piece of it. Under 2 minutes to play. Holmen setting it up and racing after it there was Jamison Youngin. Hilltoppers get a piece of it. Now it'll be chased by Hilby. Hilby has space. It closes quickly. And the Vikings step up and drill it back towards the center.
Vikings aren't giving up either. They're playing very hard here through the end of the game.
They want to see that 0 remain. Throw in Onalaska. Header.
Rick, I did just notice that the Hilltoppers got a new scoreboard.
That's new?
Yeah, that's new.
Really?
Yeah, it has the new logos on it.
Oh, okay. I was not aware of that. Here's one towards the net. And a header nicely done by Krybach.
I was wondering why it was so easy to read.
I mean, it's crystal clear for reading the numbers and such. I didn't realize it was new, though. Here's Hilby.
Spent a couple games out here in my career.
Yeah, I bet you have. Roshek. Deep ball.
It's going to come right to us.
And that one goes just out. Be a goal kick
15 seconds left, Rick.
Holmen fans start their celebration. They look to be the Mississippi Valley Conference champions for varsity boys soccer. And they do it with a 2-0 shutout. And obviously the celebration begins. It is just the first step, though, in a road to the playoffs. And for the Hilltoppers, they will have their first conference loss. And that's, that's a pretty good season to have just one conference loss, but it was to the champion of the Mississippi Valley Conference. So nothing to be hanging your head about. You obviously wanted to win this coming in.
Now the real season starts. That's what we say. Is now you get into the playoffs, and now
second season.
You want to win conference. That's the first goal. Came up just one game short. The Hilltoppers did, and now we start in on our state tournament season. So regionals start Tuesday.
Regionals will start on Tuesday. I'm going to look at my sheet here. That will be everybody's in our bracket will play on Tuesday. Holmen will host Menominee. That'll be a 4 o'clock start. Central will be visiting River Falls. That's a 7 o'clock start. And they might actually stream that up at River Falls. Sometimes they give you an opportunity to watch some different sporting events. And then, of course, we'll have Sparta here at the Omni Center Fields against Onalaska 1 versus 8. And we'll start that broadcast at about 6:45. So we'll be streaming here. That, again, weather permitting. We don't have a shell to put ourselves in to keep out of the elements.
A hut? We don't have a hut.
We don't have a. Can Cooley Bank come up with a soccer hut?
Boy, let's see. Let's get some awnings to go down the sides. You want a heater too? And
yeah,
that'd be nice.
I actually have a heater in the Jeep, but I didn't put it out but we might bring that out. I think and put it underneath the table for us.
Next
Does that
game?
sound all right on Tuesday?
Will Wendy be here next on Tuesday?
Well, I think she'll tell me that she would rather just watch. I think in the comfiness of the house. Maybe
all right, it's not her birthday, so there's no excuse.
No more excuses. Any final words before we say goodnight here from the Omni Center Fields? Congratulations to the Holmen Vikings. They are your MVC champs. Again, we'll be back on Tuesday for Sparta against Onalaska playoff soccer.
It was a fun game. It was pretty evenly matched until we had that penalty kick in the second half, and then it just looked like the steam was let out of the Hilltoppers.
Espeline with the 2 goals, and then he went down and went out of the match here late, but was able to take advantage of a point-blank kick. He kicked it straight at the goalie instead of trying to make him move one way or the other, and that was the second goal after a breakaway goal that he scored the first one on. So
yeah, the game played out kind of like we expected. Tough game. Both teams evenly matched. Defensively, I think Holmen probably was just a little bit better in their positioning, in the way that they attacked. It looked like there was space, and they'd close the door down real quickly. But both teams have got a lot more to play for.
The teams thanking their fans right now. I think that's a chant of some sort for the Holmen Vikings, who are obviously elated for winning conference here. I want to thank Jeff Ross on camera. Jana Yashinsky and Mark Thorn, thank you so much for taking part. Did we getting the band back together on Tuesday?
Let's hope so.
All right, let's hope so. I want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight on the Cooley Region Sports Network for MVC Soccer. We'll talk to you next Tuesday. Good night now.
We hope you enjoyed CRSN's coverage of MVC Soccer, presented to you by Cooley Bank. Bank with confidence. Kurt Paff State Farm Insurance in Onalaska. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers. Discover the difference. Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Cooley Golf Bowl, the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska. Waste Management, always working for a sustainable tomorrow. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. Also by Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, at your disposal since 1984. BA Burrito Company, delivered to your door with the Eat Street and DoorDash app. Every Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the La Crosse area since 1969. Interstate Wealth LLC, your road to success starts right here. Howie's, La Crosse's ultimate sports viewing venue. The Crow, American Gastro Pub and Bourbon Bar, La Crosse. Big Al's Pizza, La Crosse's original. Also by Enhanced Driving Institute, building a new generation of safe drivers. Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante, you're invited to taste the difference. Mario's Italian Beef and Hot Dogs, the real deal taste of Chicago. Cooley Region Chill NA3HL Hockey, the fastest game in town. Onalaska Parks and Recreation, cityofonalaska.com. Onalaska Hilltopper Athletic Booster Club. Become a member today at onaboosters.com. And by Radio 1 Music DJ Service for your wedding or any party at radio1music.us. This has been a Cooley Region Sports Network presentation. Like CRSN on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at CR Sports Network. And please subscribe to CRSN on YouTube to get immediate notifications every time we go live. Cooley Region Sports Network. Live, local, and anywhere you can get the World Wide Web. CRSN.